Salutations, crustaceans. I'm Lobster, and today we're going to be reviewing the Ace 4-string headless bass from Bootlegger Guitars. Let's do this. This is the Ace Headless 4-string bass from Bootlegger Guitars. This bass was provided to me as a review loaner from Bootlegger Guitars. Yes, this is only a loaner, however, this is a retail example and the same type of bass that you would receive if you were to purchase one from them as well. Just like all my other reviews, I do not accept any money or any sort of compensation for reviewing an instrument, so this is all my opinion and this is a retail example. So now that we're past that, this is an interesting bass, and you may have seen these pop up on Reverb a bit. I've spotted them quite a few times when scrolling around, and I was always curious. Now, I panned the Steinberger Spirit for being not very ergonomic when you don't have a strap. Same goes for the Hofner travel bass. However, this looked interesting because of its shape, and the more I looked at it and the more I thought about it, I'm like, this is shaped to actually balance while you're sitting and play well sitting down as well as on a strap. Or so it seems. We are going to go ahead and see if that's the case today. This is a very interesting instrument. So this is a neck through design, a 3-piece maple neck with a swamp ash body, swamp ash wings at least, and then you have some headless hardware. The string retention mechanism that this bass uses is, in my opinion, even superior to that of the EHB. Both require Allen keys to tighten the string retainers and secure the strings. However, this tightens on the top of the headstock, whereas the EHB requires you going behind. And it's really hard to put tension on the string and get it through that little hole in the front of the headstock while fiddling with an Allen wrench on the back. This, in my opinion, is much more straightforward and much more well thought out. I like this string retention mechanism a lot, and I found string changes to be a breeze. I swapped out the strings on here with a set of MJC Ironworks nickel-plated stainless steel, gauges 45 to 105, and I think that this bass actually sounds really good. The neck profile is very similar to that of a jazz bass with a 38mm nut width. It's a 24 fret neck, and you actually have a really interesting neck heel that we're going to check out when we turn this bass around. This is a 24 fret neck, 34-inch scale. Again, jazz bass profile, but headless, so very comfortable to play neck-wise. The electronics are very interesting. They're Bu Huang humbuckers. They're, I believe, Chinese ceramic humbuckers, or they could be Korean. I apologize if I'm mistaken there, but either way, I've never heard of this brand, but when I plugged this in, I was reasonably surprised, and I think you guys will be too. The controls are very simple. You have a volume tone. This is a passive bass. The pickups are EMG, I believe 35 size, so you could replace these if you wanted. But first you should probably hear this thing because it's very interesting. But before we check that out, let's go ahead and turn this bass around real quick. Around back, you can see this is a neck through construction. It's very nice in my opinion. I love the wood grain. You have a decent sized control cavity. I'm not sure whether you could fit a battery in there or not, but I think you might be able to squeeze one in there if you wanted to throw in a small preamp, something like an EMG BTC, and go all EMG on this. However, this is not my bass, and I don't want to mod someone else's bass, so at least not without their permission. And the one thing I really want to point out here is the neck heel. If you look, it is asymmetrical and contoured very nicely. That makes for very easy access to the upper frets and very comfortable access. This instrument seems like it was designed first and foremost for comfort. And we'll see if it delivers shortly. Now, how much does this bass cost and where does it sit in the whole price spectrum? We have the Steinberger Headless Spirit bass that comes in at around, I believe, $400 or so. This is priced at $589 with a really nice hard case. If you haven't seen my unboxing, that's linked in the description down below, but the case that's provided with this bass is very high quality as well. So there's some value added there, and this is, in my opinion, a much better bass than the Steinberger. Now I know you guys are wondering, what does this bass sound like? You guys know what you need to do. Go ahead and push that like button so my hand will turn back to normal. next. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Now, how's the balance on this thing? Look at the shape in my lap. This contour right here is made to sit right on my leg, and then this extended upper wing thing in the back is supported by my arm, and I have excellent balance and excellent access to the fretboard here. Now the Steinberger, it just had a little plastic flap, and it sat kind of more in the middle of your lap, and you had to extend your arm a lot to get to that upper fret, at least when sitting down. I play sitting down and I do all my reviews sitting down because it's really hard to evaluate a bass and how it balances with a strap, because it really depends on your build as well as the type of strap that you're using. High quality straps can definitely help with any sort of neck diviness in a bass. So again, that's why we do things sitting down, to focus on the bass itself. And this one in the lap, when you're supporting it with your arm, definitely is well balanced, of course, because you're supporting it. However, you let go and the neck does go. I mean, there's nothing really to counterbalance. This is very compact and only has the necessities here, but these are good necessities in my opinion. Now, let's check out the neck pickup first. This is just the, oh no, that was the tone up. Let's check out the neck pickup. Tone at 100%. Not too shabby. Let's turn the tone down to about 50%. And here's the tone all the way down. This is fun. This is fun. One thing that I didn't mention earlier is that the neck and fingerboard are fully lacquered, as you can see from the shininess here. It is a very high quality feeling instrument, and it looks like they're using high quality woods as well. The neck has even a little bit of a flame to it. I got this bass and I slapped on my strings. I did an initial setup because it came from California and I am in New England. It is a big difference climate-wise, but once I set it up, it seems to have held the setup very well, and it's very comfortable and easy to play. Let's go ahead and move on to the bridge pickup now. Here's the bridge pickup, tone at 100%. Here we go. Yeah, this sounds pretty good. I mean, especially for, pickups that are essentially a no-name brand, honestly, in terms of what you see here in the States. I mean, these sound pretty nice. at all. Look at that neck joint. Easy access to these upper frets. Super easy. Again, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not paid to say this. They sent this to me with no strings attached. I just have to send it back after I'm done, but this is a very, very interesting headless bass proposition here. In my opinion, much better than that of the Steinberger Spirit. And if you're not looking for a multi-scale bass, I think that this is an excellent value. Let's turn the tone down to about 50%. And here's the tone all the way down. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's go ahead and put both pickups up at full, tone up at 100%. Very nice, very nice. Let's turn the tone down to 50%. And here's the tone all the way down. Very nice, very nice. Let's turn the tone back up and let's see how she slaps. This slaps very well. Now, if you noticed, I had my arm in a kind of a different position versus fingerstyle, which is kind of resting on the top. I was supporting the bass almost at the corner here, but it's not a jagged corner, it's a soft corner. And I have easy access to slap here, and because the bass is at an angle, I'm not right up against the fingerboard or the neck pickup. I'm just a little bit behind that, which in my opinion, is great for slapping. There's no obstruction of the pickups or the neck. So surprisingly, this is very easy to slap. I mean, you just saw it as well. Oh man. Finally, let's go ahead and put some drums behind this bass. So here are my final thoughts on the Ace 4-string headless bass from Bootlegger Guitars. Honestly, I am very impressed. This is high quality construction with this neck through design, solid ash wings, and solid maple neck. You have the Jatoba fingerboard. I didn't mention that before. This is a Jatoba fingerboard, 24 frets, nice jazz bass profile. I'm impressed. I think this is a very nice offering, and for under $600 with a really nice hard case. This is a high quality hard case that I really wouldn't expect at a price point like this. I'm impressed. I think that this is an excellent offering. I also appreciate the use of standard sized electronics here. These pickups look to be EMG 35 size, so anything that can fit in here, if you want to swap these out, would work. Now, if you're looking to install a preamp in there, I mean, do it at your own risk. I'm not sure if a battery would fit without some modification, but it is a pretty large control cavity, so who knows? So what am I going to rate the Bootlegger Ace 4-string headless bass? I'm going to go ahead and rate this bass 4 claws out of 5. At the price point with the really nice hard case and solid electronics. I mean, these pickups do not sound bad. Not bad at all. And, I mean, what else is there to say? The ergonomics work. I mean, it may look weird, but it works. So well done. I'm very impressed with this bass. And if you're looking to get one of these basses, I would probably do so through Bootlegger directly versus through Reverb. I'm going to have the link to this bass in the description below, directly to Bootlegger Guitars. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form, nor am I receiving any compensation for any sales or anything. I just think that this is an excellent bass, and it's a bass that's coming out of a small shop. Again, these are built in Korea, however designed in California, and the company is out of California as well. So Chuck, thank you for sending me this bass. I really appreciate it, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like, subscribe, join our Discord, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about the Ace 4-string headless bass from Bootlegger Guitars. And as always, until we groove again.